So I'm having a catch up with Heart Attack Man. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Feeling good.
Doing
Absolutely wonderful.
awesome. Yeah.
That's good. Here at Slam Dunk, how's your day been? And looking forward to tomorrow as well?
It's been great. I'm personally really glad it's not too sunny. I'm glad also it's not rainy. I feel like the temperature's perfect, so I got no complaints.
Although standing here now, I think I just felt a drop of rain. So
It's all your fault.
I didn't feel
fingers
that.
crossed. And it's on you if it starts to rain. We're going to stick through though. Now the big news is you've just released a brand new record about a month ago now.
Yep.
So for those who've not heard it yet, tell us a bit about it.
It's called Joyride the Pale Horse. It is our 4th album, and it rips.
I agree. It's really good.
I like it a lot too.
I'm glad you
like it.
Yeah.
Also, I just felt a raindrop.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh well, we'll live. It's only rain. 4 records in now. How does this record sound in comparison to your previous?
It's the best one yet. I don't know. I feel like right at this stage of us in the game, we're the best at being Heart Attack Man than we've ever been.
Uh-huh.
Feels locked in. I don't know. I just feel like we're more focused than ever, and it feels rewarding that each step of the way, it kind of feels a bit more dialed in.
Nice.
So.
Nice. And I'm sure you wrote more than what made it onto this record.
Oh yeah.
What happens to those now? Do you consider them down the line, or
I mean,
binned off?
sometimes there was a couple songs on this album that were, kind of remnants of the last one that weren't done yet,
Yeah.
or but sometimes those will take shape and make their way onto the next project, and sometimes they just are banished into another realm,
Yeah.
never to be heard again. It happens. There's a lot of songs that have been banished, that just no one will ever hear.
Do you delve back in from time to time just to have a little peek to what's there?
Yeah, definitely sometimes. I mean, like in the old Dropbox or the files, I'll revisit demos every now and then, but yeah, so there's plenty that it's never making it out.
I want to hear them now. I really want to hear them. You want to add a little B-side to the
Maybe
old track
someday. Yeah, maybe
But
someday.
you got to get keys to the nether realm.
Maybe one day, as you said. And the sound that you made with this record, was it the plan to make that sound, or is it kind of just how it turned out when you were
A little bit, yeah. I mean, like we really kind of the only thing that I can say that we had consciously thought about going into it was wanting it to kind of be consistently more high energy, because in the past we've typically it's kind of been more of a roller coaster, like more ebbs and flows. So this time we kind of wanted to keep it a bit more just shorter, to the point, shorter songs, higher energy, and just like not really waste any time. It was just kind of like flatlined at the top.
Yeah.
So I'd say that was definitely conscious going into it, but in terms of how it actually turned out and kind of the odds and ends, intricacies of the record, very particular things. I mean, we owe a lot to Brett Romness, who engineered and produced it. We click really well with him, and he understands the band super, super well, and just listens to so much music and pulls from so many influences. So I would say the sort of like very fine detail aspects of how it sounds, wasn't there was a lot of sort of figuring it out along the way, which was nice. Kept it exciting.
Yeah, good. Let's talk about the writing side of things. So for you guys, how do the tracks normally start off?
Just writing a demo. I don't know. Like it typically starts with guitar, and then I don't know. Like it'll start with a riff, really. Like mostly a chord progression or a riff, and then melodies, then lyrics, and then I'll send a demo to the guys, and I'll be like, "What do y'all think?"
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Yeah, this is cool. Let's rip it," or
let's tinker.
Or nah, that's going straight to the nether realm.
That never happens. That never happens.
You're like, methinks no.
No, that's like I don't think that's ever really happened before.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's starts small and then kind of like takes shape as it goes. Like every now and then, like I'll kind of know going into a song like what I want to write about or like tackle a very particular thing, but more often than not, I feel like that kind of comes along the way.
Are the lyrics pretty straightforward and easy to add to the the riffs and things?
Oh,
or,
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of typically what I do is like I'll map out kind of like the melodies first, and then think of what I want to say, and then like kind of fit it to that.
Yeah. And once you send it to you guys, is it pretty collaborative? And then do you have a lot of influence, or do you kind of hear what's done and then go, yeah, that'll do. I'm happy with that.
You know, it really depends. Sometimes it's like, this is good. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, let's move some stuff around. Let's tinker a little bit. You know, once you start adding like drums and stuff like that and other guitars, sometimes it's just one guitar part, so there's other stuff that's got to get added, you know, or whatever. And then once we get in with Brett, it's like, now we're really getting under the hood, and really like the final thing has got to be perfect, right? So like we really just try to make sure that we love it before we leave New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say it's collaborative, but like a guided and spearheaded collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, kind of we know where we start with it, and then you know everyone kind of puts their sauce in the mix.
Yeah, fair enough. And once you finish here this weekend, with the record now out, I'm sure you'll be wanting to do some more shows and touring. What's your plan for the rest of this year?
Oh yeah, we're not stopping. We got tomorrow, and then a show in Manchester and London. Then we go back, and we're home for like less than a week. We start a marathon U.S. tour, very long one. Then after that, you know, we're doing some Eastern Canadian dates, and then more after that we will announce soon.
Nice. Busy year then. Busy year.
Very busy year.
Is there anywhere you've not got to yet that you want to go and play at some point?
Oh yeah, I mean Japan,
Mexico City.
Mexico City's a big one. I really want to play there. South America. I mean, really,
There's so many places in Europe that we haven't played yet
Yeah.
too. So
there's
just
a lot of Europe. I mean,
we played Germany a couple times and the Netherlands and stuff like that. But we'd like to just play anywhere really.
we want to play anywhere that will have us.
Yeah. I want to go to Singapore.
Singapore would be really dope.
Well, one of the stations this goes out on is in Singapore, so,
Oh.
so
Hey. What up,
fingers
Singapore?
crossed.
Bang my line.
Fingers crossed they hear this and they want you. But
Singapore.
guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch
Thanks
up
for
with
having
you.
us, man.
Brilliant.
Hell
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Cheers. Thank